In the quiet, idyllic town of Willowbrook, nestled between rolling hills and enveloped by the dense, suffocating embrace of the forest, an unsettling darkness began to seep in like a foul omen. For years, the town had known tranquility and close-knit unity, but now an insidious malevolence was snaking its tendrils into every corner. It all began when a new family moved into the decaying house next to the Johnsons. Lisa Johnson, a friendly and welcoming woman, eagerly extended her hospitality to the enigmatic newcomers. She brought a plate of freshly baked cookies to the doorstep as a gesture of neighborly goodwill, but her jubilation was short-lived. The door groaned open to reveal a little girl with long, raven-black tresses, her pallid countenance marred by an eerie, perpetual smile. The most disconcerting feature was the abyss beneath her eyes, an inky void that seemed to defy the laws of nature. She introduced herself as Emily, her gaze unsettlingly vacant. Lisa retreated hurriedly, a creeping dread settling in her bones as she scurried back to her own abode. As weeks bled into months, Emily's presence grew more disconcerting with every passing day. She rarely ventured out, yet her eyes, like a spectral predator, appeared to stalk her neighbors from behind drawn curtains. At night, her muted, eerie laughter emanated from her home, an unsettling melody that sent shivers down the spines of those who heard it. The children in the neighborhood huddled together, swapping tales of the little girl with the shadows under her eyes. One by one, the town's children began to experience night terrors, their dreams tainted by Emily's malevolent specter. They'd awaken in the pitch black of night, tormented by vivid nightmares, their names whispered from the darkest corners of their subconscious. Slowly, inexorably, fear gripped their hearts, their innocence waning as they transformed into fragile, haunted souls. Amid this waking nightmare, a sinister figure emerged, an old, ragged clown named Smiles. But Smiles was no ordinary clown. He was a grotesque, malevolent apparition, a harbinger of torment and chaos, who reveled in the despair he wrought. His very appearance could send shivers coursing down the bravest soul's spine. Emily and Smiles, hand in hand, embarked on a reign of terror that seemed unstoppable. Emily would insinuate herself into the hearts of the town's children, her sinister, unblinking eyes casting a shadow of doom, while Smiles would manifest at the edge of the forbidding forest, his grotesque grin growing ever more macabre with each passing day. Willowbrook, once a sanctuary of laughter and joy, had been thrust into an unending nightmare, the carefree laughter of children replaced by anguished cries of abject terror. Desperate to shield their town and their children from the relentless encroaching darkness, a band of resolute parents united. They embarked on an odyssey into Willowbrook's grim history, unearthing a horrific secret. Emily and Smiles were cursed spirits, bound to the town by a malevolent, unbreakable pact forged long ago. The sole avenue to liberation was to confront the spirits and shatter the curse that imprisoned them. Armed with knowledge, unwavering determination, and fierce parental love, the group journeyed deep into the forbidding forest. There, they would confront not only Emily and Smiles, but also the ominous, nameless forces that had ensnared them in Willowbrook's sinister web. The battle that unfolded was a relentless, unending nightmare, a chilling skirmish in which it seemed the town was swallowed whole by the very darkness they had sought to vanquish. It was a showdown between the forces of light and the unrelenting shadows that threatened to consume Willowbrook. In the end, it was a battle won at an incalculable cost. The parents succeeded in breaking the curse that had tormented their town for generations, banishing Emily and Smiles back into the abyss from which they'd sprung. The ordeal left a scar on Willowbrook, and the townsfolk were forever changed by the malevolence they had witnessed. Willowbrook slowly began to convalesce, but the memory of the little girl with shadows under her eyes and the old clown's smiles would forever haunt their dreams, an indelible reminder that the malevolent could lurk in even the most idyllic of places. However, as the years passed, a shadowy presence returned to the town, and the once welcoming streets became shrouded in perpetual darkness as the cursed spirits proved impossible to truly vanquish, dooming Willowbrook to a future of perpetual torment.